some cards for the Operation Right Home organization. I went ahead and did one ahead of time just to make sure I'm doing everything the way I want it. It's so funny because this was not my original idea, but it all came together this way. So go ahead and get started on this. This is paper from the Susan Wiggett Can Company. I've had this for a super long time. Looks like I might have got it at Michael's on sale for $6.99. You know, I also have some green paper that I'm pretty sure it's Recollections. You can see all the trials and tribulations that I was doing to try and make this card right. Alright, so, you know, I cut the layer out just slightly smaller than the cards. It's an A2 size card. I didn't want to cover up the whole thing, but I did want a little bit of white left over, and instead of doing like 5 1/4 by 4, just slightly smaller. The circles are cut out at 1 and 2, well, maybe 2, and I don't remember. I did it so many times because it wasn't fitting all together. So, no, that's a 1 3/4, and then this is 2 1/2. And you're probably thinking, wow, that's, oops, significantly bigger. Just hit my lamp. But you'll see how it all comes together here in a minute. All right, so I'm going to do my stamping first. I'm using the Chalkboard Sentiments from My Craft Spot. I don't think that Kim is selling any more stamps, but hey, it wouldn't hurt to try because she's got some great stuff. She may have her store still open, I'm not sure. I don't know her personally. I just know her name is Kim because my name's Kim too. All right, so let's stamp first. The card I'm doing, they need Miss You themed cards. It doesn't have to say Miss You, it just has to say something that pertains to, you know, missing you. It's hard to understand. I mean, it's hard to explain, but this one here says next to you is where I belong. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. I'll stamp that first. Now I've got some pigment ink here, which I usually don't try to ink edges with pigment ink, but I honestly don't have the right kind of yellow that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to take this finger dauber, trying to get just in the yellow, and I'm going to bring it around the edges. And then that'll make it stand out just a little bit more on the green flower type background that I have going here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. There it is. And I'm not going to put a lot. I'm only going to put a little on the bottom and a little on the top because I'm going to be running some ribbon through these holes here. But I need to have something to anchor it a little bit. Just making sure that's even. I've got some American Crafts ribbon. I'm not going to tie a bow or anything like that. I'm going to go, how did I do this other one? Under, I think. Yes, and then up through this one. I'm trying to make it so that there's a dull side and a shiny side, and that the shiny side is out. I kind of want to do a little measurement. You don't really need that much on the sides. Snip that off there. And I need a little bit of foam adhesive. That I'm going to be putting on the back right there. So it'll pop it up a little bit. Okay, making sure that's all on there even. Putting it right in the middle. Then I'm going to come around, flip it over to the back, and put, this is just something I got at Walmart, nothing fancy. I'm going to put some adhesive on the back, and that's going to help. I'm going to give that a good tug. And then we're ready to put the glue on. And I like to get it right exactly on the edges so that it doesn't lift up at all, because these cards travel all over the world. You want them to be very good condition. And again, it's just, you know, barely at the edges. And give me just a second, I got a little bit of glue on my fingers there. And we're going to straighten that out. Make sure it's all even. Looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to give it an extra little nudge on the sides. Now I use my Martha Stewart punch, same color of green, and I punched out 3 leaves. Now I really did punch out 3 leaves. I only see 2 here. Let me get another one. Well, maybe I didn't. Sometimes it's my brain. Okay, so put that over there. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Now I want these leaves to go on top of the white in a way that they can still be seen. So enough glue on the back, just like this, and it's going to kind of go over that circle a little bit. And I'm not going to push down on it or anything like that right now, because the glue kind of oozed out kind of quick, and there's a little bit too much, and if I push down on it, it's going to affect the card right now. So let's put another one. Oh, we'll go down a little bit right here and try to get that leaf over there, and then one up here. Top of that ribbon. I'm getting so technical, aren't I? No, I just think I like to make these cards special. Now, if you don't know anything about Operation Write Home, go on to operationwritehome.org. It gives you all the instructions on what to and what not to put on the cards. And what they do is they gather up all the cards that the men and women from all over the world make, and they you know, go through them, inspect them, and then they ship them off to the troops, and the troops go through them, you know, they're at the commissary, and they pick the ones that they want to send out to their friends and their families. So it's kind of cool. Now right now this is the middle or the beginning of May, and there's really no holidays that they're looking for cards, so they're trying to get the thank yous and the miss yous and things like that, but you can see everything on their website. Then in August is when they're going to want Halloween cards, so that's how that goes. But there's my card, and you know, it's pretty enough, simple enough, and hopefully that they'll like it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.